met me before or seen me around at screenings and stuff, I am one of the wellness coordinators here at ACPDD with Lisa Cree. And today we're going to talk about metabolic syndrome. It's something that we've been tracking at your screenings and things like that. You've probably heard the word before. And so we're kind of going to go into what's the big deal. Why do we worry about metabolic syndrome to begin with? So as employee healthcare costs continue to rise, a closer look at the cost drivers reveals some promising figures. 80% of chronic disease, which makes up a significant portion of healthcare costs, is contributed to metabolic syndrome. So what is metabolic syndrome anyways? It's a group of risk factors that occur together and then therefore increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. You're 2 times higher risk of dying from a heart attack, 3 times likely to have a heart attack or stroke, and then 5 times greater risk of developing diabetes if you have these risk factors, the 3 of the 5 risk factors. So you can see it's prevalent in 34% of our adult population. And central obesity, the waist measurement, why that's important is because that's what is the contributing factor to diabetes. So it's one of those, the biggest health problem that you've never really heard about. Metabolic syndrome is not a disease, it's a risk profile, so you won't be diagnosed with metabolic syndrome, you just have the syndrome. And it will very likely overtake smoking as the leading risk factor for heart disease. So it consists of having 3 of these 5. An increased waist measurement, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, high blood sugar, and then low levels of your HDL. So if you have 3 of the 5 of those, you are considered to have metabolic syndrome. So it's something that cannot be changed. You can't change your age, you can't change your gender, you can't change your race, ethnicity, any of that. But what we can change to do these is we can change the obesity so that your waist measurement goes down. We can change your tobacco use to help decrease these risks. We can change your inactivity, the sedentary lifestyle. We can help control high blood pressure with medications or by losing weight, diet, things like that. Same with the cholesterol. So there are ways to definitely decrease your risk for having this sort of thing. And so insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome, it's a key piece in the puzzle. We know that a chronic insulin and diabetes is a chronic disease which the body cannot properly use the insulin. And insulin is a hormone that's made in the pancreas and turns sugar or glucose into energy for the body to use. And therefore, if those don't work together, you get insulin resistance, which leads to diabetes. Which is why what you eat plays a role in it, and overweight, inactivity, those kinds of things all go together. So we know that societal trends show an increasing prevalence of unhealthy lifestyles and obesity. The average male today is 17 pounds heavier than he was in the 1970s. And an average woman weighs 19 pounds more today. The proportion of overweight children ages 6 to 11 has more than doubled. And moreover, 33% of adults do not engage in any form of leisure time physical activity, according to the CDC. So we know it's an issue. Other complications that metabolic syndrome can lead to: fatigue, respiratory disorders, so lung disorders, depression, complications of pregnancy, cancer, snoring and sleep apnea, incontinence, and joint and pain disorders. So it's not just the diabetes, the heart disease, and the stroke. It's all these other things too. And here's kind of the cycle of metabolic syndrome. You get stressed, you don't have time to do any of the exercise, to eat right, to cook your foods. You end up with, increased central belly fat and insulin resistance, things because you don't have the time to work out or eat right. And then we can see that you have the high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension or high blood pressure, and you end up with cardiovascular disease. So it's a chain of reactions that just starts stress and planning ahead, or trying to get exercise brought into the workplace like you guys have done here, things like that. And how can we prevent something like this? I've said it a bunch of times already. Exercise, eating a low-fat diet, high fruits, high vegetable, obesity, decreasing our weight, and our BMI, and then a 5 to 10% weight reduction for those necessary or that are overweight. So I'm going to try to play this Jeopardy game now. I've had some trouble with the computer back there, but I have all of the questions and things on my own slides, and I have a scorekeeper back there if we need to. Let's just cross our fingers that it'll work. It's worked before, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to just make this a team and you guys a team. And you just have to pick a team captain. So just give me somebody that will yell out what you want.
I'll do it just this once.
Okay, so here's the topics. Metabolic syndrome overview, diabetes type 2, high blood pressure, obesity, and then prevention. So we'll let you guys go first. You guys can be team one.
We'll take prevention for 10 hours.
Okay, it's not gonna go to the right place. Okay, she's gonna go back to the, just click back one. Yeah, just bring that up. Okay, so she's gonna just keep track for me back there because I don't know why it's not. So prevention for 10. These risk factors for heart disease can't be controlled. Which of these are they? A, medication use, immunizations, and alcoholism. Age, sex, and hereditary is B. C is diet, drug use, and smoking, or D, none of the above. So the question is, these risk factors cannot be controlled.
We'll go with B.
B, age, sex, and heredity, that's correct. So they got 10. Okay. Keep going.
Well, we'll go with prevention for 10. 20.
20. Okay. Which of the following is common symptoms of elevated blood sugar? Excessive thirst, vomiting, diarrhea, or all of the above?
D, all of the above.
Yeah, we'll go with B.
Okay, I apologize, team over here.
Actually, the answer is excessive thirst is a common symptom. It's one of the first symptoms that you kind of notice that you have blood sugar issues. You're constantly trying to drink something. You're really thirsty. Okay, this side.
Pick one.
High blood pressure for 10? Okay.
Okay, maybe it starts.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut.
So we want you to see
Which of the following is the most desirable blood pressure reading? A, 130 over 80, B, 180 over 110, C, 140 over 80, or D, lower than 120 over 80? D? You are correct. Lower than 120 over 80. Woo-hoo! Would you like again?
High blood pressure for 20.
Okay. True or false? The bottom number is the only one that matters in high blood pressure. That's correct. False. Woo!
You're on a roll.
Okay.
30.
30.
What's the prize on it?
Okay. High blood pressure medications are usually prescribed to be taken A, under stressful situations, B, as a lifelong way to manage blood pressure, C, whenever activities require physical exertion, or D, whenever a patient feels bad.
B.
B, that's correct. A lot of of people don't, blood pressure is one of those silent diseases that a lot of people don't think they need to take their medications every day, or you don't feel your high blood pressure, so you don't always know you have it. But it is something that we, you're to take your medications every day. Okay. High blood pressure for 40. True or false? High blood pressure causes kidney disease. True. High blood pressure is the second leading cause of kidney failure. So another reason why that's of big importance and something we look at, because not only does it, cause heart damage, it also causes kidney damage. Okay, obesity for 10. Which of these serious health problems has been linked to obesity? Type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, all of the above. All of the above. Okay. You guys are on a roll over here. What causes obesity? Genetics, poor eating, lack of physical activity, or all of the above? It's all of the above. Okay. What is a healthy weight loss goal? 1 pound per week, 2%, 5%, 10%, or C or D? Yeah, this is just a healthy weight loss goal.
Who picked this tablet?
A is correct. 1 pound a week. A slow, steady weight loss is what we say. If you plan to lose more than 15 to 20 pounds, have any health problems or take medications, discuss your plan with your doctor before you begin. So, some people lose faster than that, but the crash diets where you burn a bunch of first, most of the time don't end up being lifelong, high maintenance. Okay? Now we're switching gears. Normally it can go back and forth. If you are considered obese, what percentage of weight loss, now this is the percentage of weight loss, will bring about positive health changes?
What percentage? We have to take a percentage.
Yeah, this time it's the percentage.
We don't even get options.
Nope. What'd you say?
You would say 5 to 10.
It's 5%.
You're
But
right.
5 to 10 is what we say on average. So
Good job.
it'll help. 5 to 10 helps lower blood pressure. Okay, we're switching gears. Oh, sorry.
Metabolic syndrome for 10.
Okay, metabolic syndrome for 10. Metabolic syndrome increases a person's risk for which of the following? Heart disease, diabetes, stroke, all of the above.
All of the above.
Yep.
20.
How many Americans roughly have metabolic syndrome? Do you remember?
34%.
34%. Nearly 50 million Americans have metabolic syndrome.
30.
did. 30? What is the most common way to treat metabolic syndrome? Medication or lifestyle change? Correct. Lifestyle changes. Okay.
40.
40. True or false? If you are thin, you don't need a metabolic screening. False. Just like even certain thin people still can have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, glucose can be high depending on their diet. So even though you see somebody that's super thin or even people that are really overweight, both categories may not actually qualify for metabolic syndrome. Okay? actually see obesity. A high sugar diet can lead to type 2 diabetes, but typically, like if they have a high sugar diet, you'll see it in the triglycerides more than necessarily a obesity. Okay, your pick. There's diabetes for 20, 30, and 40, and then prevention for 30 and 40.
Prevention for 30.
Okay. How much physical activity should you aim for each week to help with weight loss? 20 minutes on most days, 30 minutes on most days, 45 minutes on most days, or 45 minutes every other day? B, 30 minutes on most days. 150 minutes of activity a week is what we recommend. Which tests are included in screening for metabolic syndrome? So what are the 5 things that make up metabolic
I got it
syndrome?
written down. Waist, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, low HDL, high triglycerides.
Hey, you can't take notes on Jeopardy. It's supposed to be in your brain.
She took notes before Jeopardy started.
That's right.
They didn't give the rules out before.
Okay, diabetes.
True or false? Type 2 diabetes is not life-threatening. False. It is life-threatening. It can lead to a lot of different things. And a lot of times people don't realize we get stages of diabetes, but it's not a pretty thing. Okay. Already did it. People who have type 2 diabetes have too much insulin, too much blood sugar, both of the above, neither of the above.
Read them again.
People with type 2 diabetes have too much insulin, too much blood sugar, both of the above, neither of the above.
Time's up.
It's actually C, both of the above. Diabetes is caused by problems related to the hormone insulin, which helps turn blood sugar into energy. People with type 2 diabetes, a problem called insulin resistance occurs where the body's cells can't use the insulin that's produced and make an abundance to overcome the high blood glucose levels. When this happens, the pancreas can gradually lose its ability to produce the insulin. The increased amount of sugar in the blood damages the nerves and the vessels. And then elevated blood sugar is linked to the complications such as heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. So it's a chain reaction.
Diabetes for 30.
40.
40.
True or false? You can have type 2 diabetes without any symptoms.
Wait, what'd you say?
True or false? You can have type 2 diabetes without any symptoms.
True.
True. That is correct. You can have type 2 diabetes without any symptoms.
What are we looking at? Prevention?
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. What's the score?
Team 2 has 290 and Team 1 has 150.
Woo! So you guys get bragging rights.
We
Okay.
rock.
Does anybody have any questions along the metabolic syndrome line or your screenings or any questions at all? Okay. Well, that's kind of all I have for you. I just like to do some quick little overviews on, what's current with what you guys are going through within your wellness program, the whys, and then I like to play games and do something different. So if you have any questions, feel free to always reach out to us. Lisa and I's numbers are on every